Hey guys, what's happening? This is Forgo Nation, and today we're going to talk about this hot mess. Good old Molten Man. Well, good new Molten Man, I guess I should say. This guy's pretty freaking sweet, guys. Like, for a free-to-play character, this dude is strong. And as I said in the last, my initial first look at this guy, I did think he lacked a little bit of survivability, but it's not really that bad if you know how to play him, man. He's pretty cool. So let's take a look at my build. He has 16,000 physical attack. He has almost max attack speed. He has 24 crit rate, 137 critical damage. Very low stats, guys. He has max ignore defense and max skill cooldown. All of his gears are at 20. He has no Urus. And you take a look at his passive here. Increased skill damage. Well, I don't care about that. Decreases all damage received by 25%, which makes him more of a tank. Activation rate when skill lava flow is used gives him a 5-second immunity to all damage, which is sweet. The one skill has a bind, a stun, good for PvP and Shadowland, and 2 decrease fire resist by 40% and paralyze. Now this is pretty cool, and a stun. This is pretty cool, guys, because the Paralyze actually works on World Boss, which is pretty cool, man. That is awesome. Unfortunately, the decreased fire resist does not work on World Boss. The 3, this is where we're going to get that 5-second immunity to all damage and increase character size by 15%, all attack by 45%, guys, and that lasts for 10 seconds. That's crazy. Plus, he gets super armor, which is really nice, man. Helps him from getting guard broken for 7 seconds. His passive increases damage dealt by 30% from skills to flame type characters. 70% chance to become immune to fire damage. So when he's like an AC, if he's facing against Human Torch or Ghost Panther, characters of that nature that have fire damage, Red Hulk, he's going to do 30% more damage to them, which is pretty sweet, I guess. The 4 can come in useful. The 4 has a bind and stun, again good Shadowland stuffs, maybe PvP, as long as there's no debuff. The 5 skill, decreased fire resist, and again this doesn't work on World Boss, but it has a bind, fear, stun, has another 30% all attack buff and all speed buff by 1%, and a crit rate buff by 30%, which is pretty insane, guys. That's pretty awesome. And his leadership, 45% increase of all defenses. So because of this 30% crit rate, guys, you only need 45% crit rate to max out his crit rate. Now let's preview his skill. Now the rotation that I'm doing with this guy is I like to start with the 5. And this skill is freaking awesome. Hopefully get the damage proc on the 5. And then as soon as he pops up out of the ground, just like he did there, you want to hit his 3 and then cancel into the 4. And then as soon as those... There we go. And as soon as he smacks his hand to the ground, you're going to go back into the 5 and get your damage proc back on the 5. Now because there's a 10-second cooldown on the 3 will not be off cooldown. So what you want to do is you want to hit that 2, get the paralyze, and then go back into the 3, and then go into the 5. If you go 3, 4, 5 the second round, the 4 could trigger the proc. This is what I like to do, guys. So the rotation is 5, let the damage proc play out, 3, cancel into the 4. As soon as his fist comes smashing down, we'll show that again. And boom, his fist smashes 3 times, man. Woo! Slurred my speech today. But his fist smashes the ground 3 times. On the 3rd time, you'll see 1, 2, bam! And then you want to hit the 5 skill. And then the damage proc on that 5, and guys, he will do a tremendous amount of damage. And then after that, you want to hit the 2 for the paralyze. And then you're going to go back into the 3, 5. So it's 5, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 5. And then back into the original rotation. You'll see what I'm talking about, guys. It's a little tricky, but in all honesty, guys, if you want to keep it simple, you can just go 3, 4, 5 and kind of run around a little bit and then go 5, 3, 4 and then kind of run around a little bit and then go 5, 3, 4 again. You can do that as well, but I like to use that paralyzed crowd control the world boss a little bit, even though it is only for 2 seconds. He has a Stage 6 Power of Angry Hawk set. And he has, and this is a really cool obelisk for any stage with tornadoes because it has immunity to snare, guys. So them tornadoes are not going to catch me. I can just walk right through them. No big deal. Can take damage from them, but they're not going to entangle me or snare me, which is pretty sweet. And we got a fire damage, which is very good for him, plus 180% damage proc. So this is a pretty decent obelisk for him. This guy is pretty sweet, guys. Like, seriously, he is quite powerful. I was quite surprised when I started playing with this guy. Like, dang, man, this dude is vicious. Freaking loving this guy. So let's take him in against World Boss Ultimate and let's see how he does. Let's rock and roll. Who is the Lizard? So guys, we're going to be using Beast Leadership, that 50% increase to physical attack, and we're going to use Shuri for 45% damage dealt to supervillain types. And guys, now watch the rotation. We're going to hit the 5, try to get that damage. There's the damage proc. Swoop down as soon as he pops up out of the ground, hit the 3, then hit the 4. Boom! Now we're going to hit that 5 as soon as he gets off cooldown. There we go, hit the 5, there's the damage proc. Oh, I love that skill, it's so awesome. Now we're going to hit the 2. That 2 will paralyze her for 2 seconds, then you can go back into your 3. Then go back into the 5. Now you could try the 4 before the 5 in the second rotation, but a lot of times, man, I find it triggers that freaking proc, guys. That's why I don't like doing it. You want that proc on that 5th skill. And, you know, as far as leaderships, guys, you know, because he is a fire damage dealing character, you could put, you know, Red Hawk, Satana, Ghost Panther, obviously, but I didn't want to put Ghost Panther in here because I wanted to keep it free to play friendly. But either way, guys, I tested it with a fire damage leadership and I tested it with physical attacking leadership, and honestly, the damage is virtually the same. So it really doesn't matter, honestly, against Proxima, guys. Yeah. He's pretty insane, guys. Like, I'm loving him. I mean, for a level 60 character with no Urus, you know, to do this, it's pretty nuts, guys. It's pretty nuts. He's a strong mofo. We got to be real careful of the projectiles because those things can freaking penetrate, and that is not good. And as far as strikers, you definitely want to have anti-venom, man. You need those heals in here. And we got Deadpool for his all defense down. That's always a given, guys. Deadpool I always bring in for all defense downs. Shirag for 10% damage dealt to supervillains. And of course, Scarlet. I always bring in Scarlet for the most part for her mind control. And Captain America I use against Proxima as a striker because he gives 10% damage dealt to supervillain types to the character that you're using in the stage. Plus, he sometimes will use his 4th skill and do that all defense down, which is really nice. The only bad thing about it is it only lasts for 5 seconds. But, you know, if the all defense down stack, if Deadpool comes in there, and Captain America comes in there at the same time, and Scarlet comes in there, and all 3 of them do their all defense downs at the same time, the damage is pretty bonko. Pretty bonko, guys. Oh, yeah. I love that the Paralyze actually works in World Boss. That is sweet. I'm freaking loving the hell out of it, guys. That is cool. I mean, it sucks it's only for 2 seconds, but the fact that it even works and you actually have a form of crowd control really helps Molten Man's survivability. It's a real big asset. That's why I do the rotation that I do. Let's pick up that heal. Ah, crap, got caught in that projectile. God dang it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Get some, girl. Bring it. Molten Man's going to heat things up. No pun intended, guys. Oh, yeah, oh, yeah. Come on, buddy. I mean, I imagine this guy, when he's level 70, decked out a bit, got Urus on him, I imagine he's going to be pretty freaking strong, guys. Like, I mean, he's already strong. But I always like to show you guys what a character can do with, like, just a base kit. Well, for the most part. Man, he is freaking nuts. Love it, love it, love it. And one bad thing is, sometimes, against Proxima anyways, you'll go into one of your skills and she'll freaking jump away and then she cancels your skill, and that really sucks. I noticed a couple times, like, I'd hit my 4th skill and then she'd jump away and then my 4th skill got completely canceled, which really That really sucks, but you know, that's just one of the things about old Proxy, man. She's kind of like that. That's why I like using that Paralyze, just to kind of give a little crowd control to lock her down, at least for a little bit. And also, when you come in and do any skills, hopefully, you know, Scarlet can come in and do her mind control. Because the more Proxima is locked down, the more damage you're always going to be able to deal. Oh yeah. And it's really nice, guys, having immunity to snare on that obelisk, man. I don't have to worry about them freaking tornadoes at all. And that is nice. Makes this way easier. But believe me, guys, even if he didn't have immunity to snare, he'd still be able to do this. It'd just be more difficult. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Come on, get some, girl. Oh yeah. I can't wait to try this guy out in Shadowland, because that fire resist down is going to work in Shadowland. And yeah, he's going to be one strong mofo. Oh my god, man. He's going to be insane, guys. Seriously. We're going to get one more jump. Woo! Hell yeah, man. Guy, I'm loving this guy. He is freaking awesome. And guys, let me know what you think about Molten Man. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one.